Welcome back everyone, and what an exciting time this is. Today we learned the two teams that will be moving on to the Retro Bowl.
Our 4 teams are Cogweave from the north,
Devil's Rejects from the south,
Big Lugnuts from the east.
and Money Mace from the west.
Each of these teams have battled so hard to get to this point. Cogweave was in the playoffs last year and has held their winning streak since week 7 of the regular season. Devil's Reject battled it out all season with the defending champ, the Gorilla King, and was able to slay him in the first round.
Big Lugnuts started in 8th place after submitting their first scores of the season. Since then, the team has worked tirelessly. They made it into the top 3 and made it past the first round.
And lastly, Money Mace, which has been a spectacle to watch all season.
Their journey also started out the top 3. Slowly but surely, they crawled their way into second in their conference. They were able to beat Josiah, the number 1 seed in the conference. Now our next challenge awaits all 4 teams.
We'd like to congratulate each team for making it this far. But now, we must eliminate 2 of you. So without further ado, the first team that will not be advancing to the second round is...
Drum roll, please.
Big Lugnuts. We're sorry to see you go. Their team has been eliminated in the second round for 2 years in a row.
This team had so much potential, and we're sorry to see them go. Maybe next year will be their year.
That leaves us with 3 teams: Cogweave, Devil's Reject, and Money Mace.
Let's find the first team that will be advancing and playing in the Retro Bowl. Drum roll, please.
The first team advancing and will play in this year's Retro Bowl is Money Mace.
Money Mace has been on an absolute tear this postseason. Keep in mind, this wasn't even a team that finished first in their conference.
Congratulations to Money Mace, as they will advance and be playing in this year's Retro Bowl. This will be Money Mace's first time playing in the Retro Bowl, and the second team from the Western Conference.
Now, let's not get too excited. We still have to figure out who they're going to be playing. Cogweave from the north or Devil's Rejects from the south.
These are 2 veteran teams, and to be honest, I'd be happy seeing either of them in there. If history repeats itself, maybe we'll have another North versus West Retro Bowl.
Well, I personally don't think Devil's Rejects is going to lose out to them.
Do I have to remind you that Cogweave made it to the second round of the playoffs last year, and Devil's Reject didn't?
But do I have to remind you that Devil's Rejects also beat down the defending champ? And why even bring it up last year? Didn't Cogweave not even make it to the Retro Bowl?
Alright. I was just saying, let's just move on and find out who's going to be playing in the Retro Bowl. So let's get that drum roll one more time.
The team playing Money Mace and moving on is... Devil's Reject. See? I told you.
This will be Devil's Reject first time in the Retro Bowl, and the first time for a Southern Conference to ever be competing.
This is going to be good. I can feel it.
The Retro Bowl will be Money Mace versus Devil's Reject. Well, that's it, folks. We'll see you all next week for the Retro Bowl.